Alrighty, hey guys, it's Tinker Tailor here today, and I am bringing you a very different sort of video. I've decided to do a review of my top viewed video, I guess. I could have done my top liked build on the gallery, but I kind of like that build, and I don't think I've... This one I did a year ago, this build we're looking at now, but the other one I think I only did a couple of months ago, so I'm going to wait for that one a little bit longer so I can go back and see what I should have done better and done different. But from the outside, I don't actually hate this. From the back it's a bit boring, but you know, whatever. I think it's really cute that I went and did a helipad with these little pretend elevators, but that's where it gets so bad. So if I... where is it? On the grid off. I know how to do this. So yeah, I don't mind this front little bit. There's like a little ambulance bay so that the people come in here and you can just be put into these beds until they figure out what's wrong with you and they can send you somewhere. If there's an emergency, they can send you straight off to emergency. But there's like this big cleaning station, which now that I think about it, like if it's open, like that's the road right there. There's probably so many cars going past, it's probably not all that hygienic. This part probably should be closed in with a little wall or like a closed doorway because, yeah, germs. The boards at the back are supposed to be like, I know it won't work in-game, but it's kind of like patients, what do you call it? Like info, I guess, or like floor info or like doctor info, like just any info about the hospital. There's some extra IV bag drip areas around here. It's good to know the beds still work with them sitting that close because I wasn't sure they would. I'm gonna have to go a little bit high. Oh, too high. Just so the camera speeds up a bit. Once we get to higher floors, I'm gonna have to go as low as possible because then we'll be going too fast. But yeah, the robes are supposed to be like doctors' robes and medical stuff all lying around. So obviously this is the front door where you come in and you check in. Normally there'll only ever be one check-in desk with the way this game works, but I decided to make two. And then through here is like a little waiting room, so if you drive yourself to the ER, I don't know where that rubbish is there, but cool. I don't know, I felt like I've been to a fair few hospitals in my life, been to a fair few waiting rooms. It's kind of bland, boring, but that's what they are. Hand sanitizer everywhere, but toilets are the same. Why are there puddles in both? I don't know. I just spent like half an hour playing with one of the randomly generated sims I made out there. You can see her there. She's just some random sim that I just pressed shuffle and that's what I ended up with and randomized her name, and her name's Kylie Byers. So yeah, I put her in every house if I need to. But yeah, you can see like little signs everywhere. So there's bathrooms in here. It's a very odd layout, I will admit, but I kind of wasn't very good at building back then. So here is kind of like a cafeteria, I guess, except there's no cafeteria. A lounge room, but the thing is with these floors, there is no way to get to the upper floor. I didn't put stairs in anywhere. The biggest issue, because if you come in here, you can just look right up. Oh, and there's a tree in there, cool. And then if you come over here, you can also look right up. Because I did not put anything in there. Which maybe when I renovate this one day I will, because I was like, oh, well we can just pretend it's elevators, but it's totally non-functioning. I do apologize for how slow this is, but we are on a lower ground floor. You come in here and, oh, we've actually got people in here, that's cool. So there's a little area, so this is kind of like short stay. You've got to stay for maybe a couple of hours while they administer medication for you. Maybe all day or maybe a small overnight stay. So it's very, very short stay, so you do have a little like coffee machine, a microwave and a sink. And little TVs which show your displays. I know I'm not really reviewing it, I'm more explaining it, but I will review it soon. There's a little doctor's kitchenette thing. So, I mean, it's pretty bland, but so are hospitals. They're not like fully decked out. I think those walls are a different color. Yep, they're intentionally a different color apparently. I don't like that. Alright, well I'm just gonna head up and now we'll start to move around a bit faster. So if you were to come up the pretend elevators, like I love the fact that I did these little buttons as decoration, but yeah, whatever. Oh, there's a backyard. We're just gonna look at the backyard from up here. There's a little play area, which I think would be super annoying if you were in any of these rooms trying to relax, but I don't know if any of these rooms are actually rooms you live in for temporary times at a hospital. Yeah, there's a little playground for maybe if kids are there for a long time and they just want to get out, or if people come in to visit their kids, they can come and sit out on these benches and spend some time with their kids. And there's some more benches undercover here and a little pond and beehives apparently, which is great relative to bees because you're at the hospital. Little tree and some seating areas. I made a little tiny little cafe. I don't even know if this is functional. I imagine it would not be. So, non-functioning cafe. That's brilliant. We'll go across the pretend things. And I think these are all surgery rooms, which I put little lights on to see if they were available. So you can see like the x-ray room, all the counters and everything. And you come in here and there's a hand cleaning station where the doctors can scrub up. And then these are bathrooms, I think. Oh, showers. Showers and toilets. No sinks. Of course there are no sinks. Why would I put I probably put a sink in there, but then it got deleted because sometimes that does that in the game. Another surgery room. Very much similar. Another hand cleaning station. And another surgery room. Again, very bland, very boring. Don't know if it's functional. And if we go over here, I think this is the not short stay, this is like a bit more long stay, long-term beds. Yeah. Got a little cupboard to keep what little you have here. Your bed to sleep in, your IV to get your medication, a chair for your visitors, and a TV. Pretty boring, but, well, I think all the rooms are the same, just maybe flipped on the other side. Yep. And then there's a bathroom at the end with like a full shower, not bath, toilet, sink, and apparently towels. Yeah. And then these rooms are the same as the ones you just saw before, but you actually do get to see the park, so that would be super annoying. Apologies to anyone who has to stay in that room. I do kind of like this little space here, I think. It works really well for having, like, it kind of looks a bit more realistic. I know in some hospitals they just have curtains, but this one I did not do curtains. So if we come up here, we're going to be zooming around like crazy now. We'll go this way. So I think over here is more surgery rooms, but I think I made these like, oh, these can be the birthing rooms. So, yes, I did, because that's the nursery over there. There's 2 birthing suites and a little nursery room. I've never given birth, so I have no idea if this is accurate or not. I mean, obviously I was in the hospital as a baby, but I don't remember that. So yeah, I have no idea if that's still like a nursery, is still a thing, because I know some people are like, don't take my baby away. Anyway, these are different x-ray rooms, so you come in here and you can watch. This is where I kind of got my idea for the X build in the A to Z challenge, because I'd done this before. And yeah, these rooms are all, oh, sorry. Those rooms are all the same, and this is more of a doctor's office, so you can come get your check out here, and the doctor works from here, and that's pretty boring. I think I put chairs here, but I don't know where they've gone. And then I think this is also a doctor's office. Yep, just slightly different decorations. And this is, I think, like a lab. I think. I made like a little bar fridge thing for the lab. I think this is also one. Yes. They're pretty similar. We got 4 labs. And that is pretty much it with this build. I keep going up. It's the roof, and like I said before, there's a helipad. As far, I don't think these have roofs. Brilliant. Why would they not have roofs? No? Okay, cool. We're all the way up as possibly as we can be. But I don't hate the exterior. Like, I think the landscaping is definitely a lot better from, like, where I originally started. There's some details around the side. So I think, you know, we did alright. Oh, that's the police precinct. I didn't even realize that. Anyway, well then where's the science lab? Probably somewhere hidden. Anyway, I think I didn't do a terrible job with this. I mean, coming from the police precinct, you can come in through here. I didn't completely block it off through here and come in the back and get to the emergency room and whatnot. But the one thing that really bothers me about this is you can't actually get to any other floor because I did this with the stupid, I don't even know, the elevator shafts that don't have any elevators. I mean, I did technically put these walkways in, so, I mean, right now you can't even get in here. But if I change these to walkways, you could. And if I change these to be stairs, you know, one going up and one coming down, I think it would work a bit better. But I didn't do that because I'm apparently stupid. I didn't even think about, like, this is actually going to be a functioning hospital. It kind of is. It just doesn't have accessible surgery machines. That's pretty much it when it comes to the build. So I don't hate, I mean, this roofing decoration needs some work, but, you know, a work in progress. It's better than the blank empty roof. And I love the fact that I did this with the helipad with, I think these are like cool lights, maybe. I don't know. Every time I do this, I can never find what I'm looking for. I swear I got it from in here. Lights, and I just like moved them around and lined them up, which I think is super cool. Yeah, I think if I were to rebuild this, I would take away, I mean, I'd leave the elevator shaft up here because there's nothing, there is no helicopters, there are no flights that come in and with people and whatnot, so I would leave that as that is. I'd put a roof on it though. I don't know why I haven't built a roof on it. Or a ceiling, build ceiling. Yeah, see, like, why didn't I do that? Probably a reason why, but I don't remember. So yeah, I would leave that. Go down. I would change these to stairways. You can get between the levels, and I would turn these middle bits into just walkways, so if you come up the stairs you can just turn around go straight in. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to this build. I think it's got good foundations. I probably should have put the playground on this side if I was going to do the, like, this is where everyone stays in these areas here. But I'd also remove the bees. Why would you have bees at a hospital when people are probably at hospital because they got a bee sting? And they're allergic to bees. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below of this build. If you like it, if you hate it, if you've downloaded it and changed it thoroughly, or if you would just take it as the lower level and play with that. But that's pretty much it for this video, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!